there are similarities to what we saw from Dave Chisnall yesterday, in that the finishing looks good, the scoring isn't quite there, but you know that Dave Chisnall's scoring power is going to turn up sooner or later.
Yeah, the finishing was very, very good for Ricky Evans as well. Now, you look at it on the face of it, you might say, what are you talking about? He was 6 out of 15. However, there were 7 missed darts at a double in the 5th leg. Take that out of the equation, and it was very good for Ricky. Very strong indeed. He recovered well in the next leg to address that just when it looked as though it might become an issue, but he never allowed it to become one. Made the point yesterday with Ricky Evans as well about the struggles he's had to, I suppose, get acclimatised to starting on a Saturday, to acclimatised to becoming a seeded player, because he has lost his own Sindelfingen, Copenhagen and Prague, so he didn't pick up any ranking money for those 4 tournaments.
134. He made the final of the German Darts Championship back in March. He's not made a quarter-final of anything, so floor tournaments or Euro Tours or anything. So, he last year 18 months, got better and better. This little spell, he's not been happy. He's evidently worked great for him yesterday against Kirk Shepherd.
His best performances on the Euro Tour have been, that's the anomaly for Ricky Evans, who's looking at 62.
Ricky requires 62.
To level things up. Chisnall ready to pounce on Setti just in case. That's a treble 6. He's made a right mess of this. That's left 33.
46. He leaves himself double 8, but Dave Chisnall, well, he's benefited by Ricky Evans missing a big number, and he's not even one way you could say, oh, he's just trying it too quick, because he took a moment, stopped, and just missed. And Chizzy can double his lead. Well, now it's double 15. I mean, it's all just a bit messy from these two, isn't it? The professor going through the permutations.
I think he'd like to play that one again.
40. Ricky requires 16. Game shot on his second leg. Ricky Evans. Perfect exchange it through first.
Those players will want to put that one to bed.
Well, Ricky has beaten Chizzy a couple of times. He did it in consecutive days, Pro Tour event. That was in Milton Keynes. And it was last year, if I recall correctly, I'll dig out the stats, but I've got a feeling one of those were, they might have thrown monstrous averages at each other.
140.
Chizzy might have lost with 104 or something, because Ricky averaged 110. Like, he knows they can catch light, and they really can produce some world-class stuff. Ricky Evans has been, he started to do that, it was about that time last year, May, when he started to put in these big performances, and they were eye-catching, and you thought, well, maybe he could go and do something.
60.
By the end of the year, he'd made his first Euro Tour final, going deeper into Pro Tour events.
57.
In fact, it was, yeah, back-to-back quarter-finals for Ricky Evans in Milton Keynes, beating Dave Chisnall on both days, and that was the first time that he'd ever managed to go back-to-back quarter-finals in CDC. That felt like he was making a step forward after being on the tour for a number of years. That's what you've got to remember. Ricky Evans is not a new player. He's been on the tour since 2013. He's nearly 30 now. Double top for Chiz.
76. Ricky Ricard 140 now. 125.
Asks the question of Chisnall.
Ricky Ricard 24.
And that
pressure that Ricky Evans was able to apply when he asked that question may well result in a very good response for Ricky Evans here, and it is a break of throw for the number 9 seed. Just a little bit loose and a little bit careless from Dave Chisnall there.
134.
15 PDC titles for Dave Chisnall. Success in Copenhagen this summer.
Yeah, won a couple of Pro Tour titles earlier on in the year as well.
100.
Both in Wigan, Robin Park.
Yeah, that was also his second European Tour title. He's actually appeared in a further 5 Euro Tour
85.
finals.
Yeah, he's always dangerous on the European. He's always dangerous in every event, that's the
100.
thing. You know, for a guy who's not won a major title, just hoovers up Pro Tour and Euro Tour titles, or at least he finds himself in finals.
100. Ricky Ricard, 167. 93.
Chris Dobie he beat in Copenhagen.
100. Ricky Ricard, 74.
Chance to consolidate here. Double 16 for Ricky Evans.
Game shot of the fourth
That's
leg.
exactly what he's
Ricky
done.
Evans.
Is he
The
just
saves it reverse. Game on.
getting into a rhythm here, Ricky? He can take the game away from you. That's a 15-darter.
140.
Chizzy just tightening things up around that treble 20. And there you see that averages, nothing special at all. The first 9 averages, pretty shocking by their standards. But Chizzy was like this yesterday in Steamberger, and then by the end of the match, he put an extra 10 points on that first 9 average, up to his more usual standard 104, 105.
I mean, that's the crucial difference. I think you can get away with a sloppy or a sluggish start against Dietmar Berger. When you're playing somebody of the calibre of Ricky Evans, it's a very different story. I know Evans has not had a great time of it lately on the European Tour, just 1 win in his last 5 European Tour events, but let's not forget he's a 2-time European Tour finalist, and he has to be respected, and give him any sort of encouragement and he'll be very difficult to overhaul.
Well, Chizzy has had darts to win 3 of the 4 legs we've had so far, and he may well get darts to win this one. The scoreline could be pretty much anything. 57 scored.
92.
Yeah, purse slips again from Chisnall. Not happening for him at the moment. That was a loose first dart. Careless first dart from Ricky Evans.
Well, yeah, very, because that's a double chance shot, the 130. You get 2 goes at that treble 20 to get a dart at the bullseye, but if you get it entirely, then your chances evaporate, and it is careless.
Chisnall, anxious times, takes it with his third dart in hand, and it's greeted with a sigh of relief and a clenched fist for Dave Chisnall as well. But it is just a holder throw for Chizzy.
140.
Well, unbelievably, that is only a second ton 40 for Ricky Evans in this game. We're already into the 6th leg. Maybe he is finding his range. Finding his range and finding his rhythm. Ricky Evans, the first maximum of this match. You'd have got long odds for us having to wait this long for it with these 2.
Very surprising.
59.
Many people would have earmarked this one as a 180 filled fest.
58.
Just caught a shot of Rog, Chizzy's manager. Jim Walker there as well, used to play on the tour. He's now part of Team Nevada. The management set up for Ricky Evans and Stephen Bunting, Rob Cross,
56.
James Wade.
Ricky Ricard, 123.
Rog back on the Euro Tour after a week in Naples.
83.
Topping up the tan.
Evans, no need to use the bullseye there. Chizzy is miles behind. And if you're outscoring Chizzy, where you're going to win a leg by 250 points, then things are going better. And they are starting to go better for Ricky Evans, because The last two legs he's won in 15 darts and 13 darts. In fact, before that it was a 17 darter. It is getting better. He is improving slightly, and Chizzy's averaging less than 80 right now. Who is this Dave? He may be wearing yellow, but I don't think this is the man we know. Finalist, the 5-time major finalist. He's won 3 titles this year.
Yeah, he's running out of time here as well, Dan. He's running out of legs. That is a step in the right direction, however. But again, this would be just for a hold of throw.
Oh, look at that. And Evans has sped up because he's feeling like he's got this game and he can just race towards the finishing line.
Chisnall stopped in his tracks once again by that awkward first start, but it's a good readjustment with the second. And he is down to a finish, but Evans comes again.
This time he does have to pause for a moment.
99,
Leaves himself 1-2-2. Ricky Evans has put his foot to the floor, certainly in terms of the speed he is playing at. Will he get a go at this 1-2-2? Might not.
85.
He does
Ricky
though.
Evans,
Decent
122.
lead for Chizzy, particularly as he likes the double 18. And he will hit it.
36.
Ooh, and that bounced out of the bullseye as well, just to make life even more problematic for Ricky Evans, but it might be all academic anyway, because Chisnall has an opportunity here for double 18. Had that bullseye gone in, Evans would have been looking at double 18 himself, and he may well have had an easier opportunity because Chisnall has not taken out the double 9 with those 2 darts. Evans could have easily been looking at 36 here. As it is, he's looking at double 16, and it's 5-2, and it's another break, and it's a long way back now for Dave Chisnall.
Well, Ricky Evans, he has not been particularly impressive, but he has been a damn sight better than Dave Chisnall in this match. He was only edged out in a last leg decider at the Dutch Darts Masters earlier this year, but they were convincing wins, 6-1 and 6-3 when he beat him, the only times he'd beaten him, in consecutive days in Milton Keynes last year on the Pro Tour. And this is looking like it's going to be a similarly convincing victory. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, even if the performance leaves a little to be desired.
And this could well be a long overdue return to something resembling good form and good results for Ricky Evans on the Euro Tour after a string of disappointments of late. He's a player who's been picking up experience on the big TV stages as well. He made his World Grand Prix debut last year. He made his World Match Play debut recently as well.
It's been pretty much 5 months since Ricky Evans found that was on the Euro Tour, the German Darts Championship. He's 105 points away from reaching the quarters here. Dave Chisnall looking to stop him on double 16. Does not his hands because he doesn't understand what has gone wrong in this game. But he does get another crack. No match start for Ricky Evans on that occasion.
2 from 16 for Chizzy so far. Nowhere near what he needed to produce today, but 2 from 16 becomes 3 from 17. And it keeps him going for now. It is a break back for Dave Chisnall. Not out of it just yet. Evans frustrated.
45.
It's just not there for Chiz. Even, you know, he's hit 180s in the last couple of legs, and then he puts in a visit like that where it looks like no idea where the treble 20 is.
100.
Ricky has looked, even though he lost that last leg, Ricky has looked more active, more focused. The last 4 legs he's been dragging his average up into the 90s now, whereas Chizzy, I mean, it's been a laboured effort just to get it into the 80s at times in this match. There you see, got 8 points difference in the averages.
58.
And the scoring from Chiz, I mean, it's just, it's not Dave Chisnall.
100.
Oh, huge disappointment that he couldn't find at least another treble 20 there as well.
58.
There we see the gulf in the conversion rate. That's just one of the different differences between these two so far today. Loads of room for another one, and maybe one more.
140.
Signs of life. He's not quite flatlining just yet, Dave Chisnall.
He isn't, but he knows that one little burst from Ricky, two good visits from Ricky Evans could end this game. He's not looked likely to take out anything like this, and he isn't going to take it out. Going to put a dent in it of some sort.
84.
He's questioning everything that's happening out there as well. He's looking exasperated after so many of his visits.
136.
And that's one good visit from Ricky Evans. If he does get a chance to come back to the board in this leg, Dave Chisnall, it might be curtains, because he only gets one dar here. And he's missed the big number, and that is just typical of Chizzy's afternoon, because nothing has gone right. The scoring's been poor, the finishing's been shocking, and the setup play, as evidence there, has not been good enough. And rapid Ricky Evans can kill this game off for a 6-3 win on 54.
Evans does find the big number, and he finds tops.
Evans.